Hey, yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Darunigan here, bringing you some Black Ops 2 gameplay on the map Raid. It's a headquarters. I may be wrong. I'm not actually watching the video. I looked at the thumbnail beforehand, and I'm pretty sure it was on Raid. But anyway, it's really good gameplay. The score at the end is unbelievable. And this is supplied to you, of course, by my good friend Tommy, because I'm not this good at the game. But anyway, let's get into the commentary today. I'm going to be doing the first of my topic-oriented videos, and today we're going to talk a bit about awkward situations. We've all been in an awkward situation at some point, situation that you just felt so uncomfortable that you just had to get out of and just run away, or maybe you were the cause of the awkward situation and you just wanted to explode right there and it was just rough. And no one likes awkward situations except for if you watch The Office. They're pretty fun to watch on The Office. But other than that, I mean, no one really cares for awkward situations. And today we're going to talk a bit about that. What made me think about this was the other day, I went to out to eat with my girlfriend. We pulled up and got out of the truck and we were talking, having our usual, back and forth. Because we enjoy each other. We enjoy making each other laugh and bantering and such. And I said something mildly funny, and I look over and notice there's this lady that pulled up next to us. She was, she was portly, I'll put it that way. She wasn't huge, but she was rotund. And she got out, just to give you an idea what she looked like. She was like rotund, she was short, she looked like she had a lot of cats. I'll put it that way. Anyway, got out and I was talking to my girlfriend and she was laughing or whatever. I look over and this lady is looking dead at me already while she's getting out of her car and looking and is laughing loud enough so that she wants me to know that she heard what I said, and she was like trying to be a part of the conversation when I was not even talking to her. And I looked just to make sure that she maybe had like a phone or a Bluetooth piece in her ear or somebody in the car with her, but no, it wasn't. She was just looking dead at me, staring back at me when I was looking at her, being part of this conversation that she was never in to begin with, and it was just a really awkward situation. And she came in like right behind us and was like chuckling like every time I said something that wasn't even funny. She was like just chuckling, trying to force herself into the conversation with me and my girlfriend, and it just wasn't going to happen because I didn't want to talk to her. I didn't know who she was, and she's this weird person forcing her way into my conversations, and it made me uncomfortable. Yeah, that is an awkward situation. And working where I worked at a grocery store, and I'm actually starting back there again soon. Not the best job, but it's a job, and I like money, so anyway, that's that. I run the cash register, and I bag groceries, and I do stock. And this day, I just happened to be running the cash register. And there's this old guy that comes through who's notorious for not being able to hear at all. Like, it's amazing how he functions by himself because his hearing is that bad. He came up and he paid for his stuff, and usually you can just kind of bullshit your way through taking care of his business and everything, like just taking his money and ringing it up and explaining everything to him. And alright, I'm not sure what the total was, but anyway, it came up to where I didn't have any dollar bills to give him back, to give him back. And he was supposed to get like about $3 and something cents and change, and I didn't have any dollars to give him back. And I told him, I was like, sir, I don't have any dollars to give you back. All I have is quarters. Is that okay? And he was looking at me. He was like looking dead at me, like he met my gaze. And his expression, like, it wasn't rude, it wasn't mean. He seemed like it was like, yeah, that's fine, that's okay, even though he didn't say anything. And I was like, oh, okay, because at the time I was out of ones. I just had a lot of quarters. It was almost the end of my shift. I was ready to go home. I really didn't want to go up and get some more ones. Anyway, he didn't really say anything, but he seemed like he'd be okay with it. So I gave him back a lot of quarters, and he was like, why did you give me all these damn quarters for? And I said, sir, I told you we were I was out of ones. And he was like, what? And I said, sir, I said I was out of ones. And he just stares at me, and everyone in the line that's ahead of him, waiting to get their groceries bagged and leave, and everyone that was behind him waiting were just staring at me to see how I was going to react to this really awkward situation. And I just kind of sat there for a second. And I was about to say something, but he just snatched the quarters up and just stormed out. And he was just so pissed, and I had ruined his entire day by giving him back $3 worth of quarters. Which, I guess, it's 12 quarters, it's a good bit of quarters, but I mean, it's still money. It all spends just the same. You have no right to bitch about it. Just take your money and leave. Anyway, that was an awkward situation, because everybody was staring at me, wanting to see how I would react. and I wasn't really sure how to react to that, quite honestly. It was just awkward. Anyway, alright, and another thing, experience from my store where I work, I was bagging this guy's groceries, and somehow the cashier and him were talking about Egypt and how there's a situation in Egypt. That was a while back. I'm sure you guys remember what I'm talking about. And they were like, yeah, I can't believe all that's going on over in Europe. And I sat there for a second, I paused, and I was like, it's not in Europe. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I said, Egypt's not in Europe. And they're like, yes it is. I said, no, Egypt is in Africa. And he said, you're retarded. Egypt is in Europe. And I said, no sir, I mean, I have to respectfully disagree. It's in Africa. And the cashier turns to me and is like, no it's not. Are you stupid? Egypt is in Europe. And I have these two people staring at me, looking at me like I'm just like so incredibly, impossibly stupid. And I just dropped it and let it go. And the guy snatches his bags from me and looks at me like I'm the lowest life form he's ever had the displeasure of coming in contact, like I know better than the dirt that he walks on. And I was like, alright dude, screw you too then. You know what? You just enjoy your life of confusion with the continents and the countries, and I'm sure you'll go far with that. And I was really pissed. That was more a situation that pissed me off. That was awkward, but it had an element to awkwardness in it towards the beginning there. And one more awkward situation actually was when I was younger. My dad, I was really young. My dad took me in a bathroom because I had to go. I was a young guy. I couldn't go by myself. My dad went in there with me, and it turns out to be a ladies' bathroom. And I just kind of sat in there. We played it cool. I was loud. I was like trying to draw the people's attention. My dad was like, "No, shut up! We gotta get out of here. Just wait." And we waited for them to go to the stalls, and we sprinted out. And that was awkward for him. I can only imagine. But I'm running out of time. So my last little bit here, and I may do another commentary on awkwardness because I'm running out of time. I might split this up into 2 bits. But there's more that I have to say about awkward situations. I'm somewhat of an expert on the topic, actually. And yeah, that'll be the first of my topic-oriented videos. They will all be more structured, and I'll always have something to talk about, and the commentaries will flow much smoother from now on. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and subscribe so you can see part 2 of my awkward commentaries. And hope you enjoyed this awesome gameplay. There's more of that to come as well. And you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Operation complete. Nice job, grunts.